case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a striking vindication for a young man who experienced a savage beating, the Connecticut Court of Common Pleas delivered a judgment in the case of Cecarelli v. Maher in 1943, flagging two individuals who unleashed an unwarranted assault. On a fateful night, after having graciously offered to drive three women home from a dance, the plaintiff found himself targeted by a trio of disgruntled men. Ironically, the men who vented their fury on the plaintiff were reportedly miffed by the women's rejection. An unrelenting attack caused severe injuries to the plaintiff. He lost 5 teeth and was left with lacerations, abrasions, and contusions. Justice had to reckon with a vanishing act and a dodge, though. One of the defendants vanished before proceedings could fully entangle him. The remaining defendant, George Maher, made a tactical retreat, albeit too late. However, the court was undeterred. In a firm assertion of the plaintiff's rights, it decreed that the absent defendant should recompense the victim. The court's judgment, thus, mandated the defendant, Maher, to pay a total of $2,315. This included special damages of $315 and $2,000, acting as compensation for pain, suffering, and permanent injury. The plaintiff was also awarded taxable costs. Lastly, the lower court did deem the proceedings devoid of errors, leaving the defaulting defendant with little room for appeal. The judgment foregrounded an important principle. A plaintiff suffering damages from an assault has an indisputable right to compensation covering not just medical expenses and lost wages, but also pain and suffering.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.